This week on the Movie Mob podcast, Taylor Swift breaks the movie industry, our first trailer from Michael Mann's Ferrari, and another Godzilla movie. All this on the Movie Mob podcast. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Movie Mob podcast, episode 64. RJ here. Join Matt back in studio after a 1 week absence. He's back, guys. Don't freak out. Behind the camera, Nick, as always, the producer.
Extraordinaire.
Good movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. But let's talk about some great movie news.
It's another one with
Is it great movie news?
Yeah.
Sorry, you go ahead.
It's really not even movie news, technically.
To end on a good note before we're going into the bad crap, producers has your boy in there again. The one from Inspector Gadget. What's his name? Ferris
Matthew
Bueller.
Broderick?
Yeah, he's in there too.
Ferris.
Well, it's also a Woody Allen movie.
Yeah. Okay. Well, go ahead. Take us back to the bad
movie
news. RJ.
Here we go. First and only topic, Taylor Swift. We know her. She's a musical artist, big time.
Yep.
Well, probably the biggest artist in the world right now. Her tour has made a lot of money, a lot of big fandom from the communities here. But not all girls. Matt, you're a Taylor Swift.
I'm a big T.
You're a
Swift
Swiftie?
fan. Oh,
Yeah,
of
he's a
course. Come on,
Swiftie.
I dabble.
There it is.
Yeah.
I'm a big Swiftie.
I dabble.
I dabble.
He dabbles.
Good
Well,
shit.
a lot of people are dabbling in this, I don't know what you would call concert experience
That's nice.
that is going to be in theaters. It's going to be a recorded with IMAX cameras. I believe they recorded one of her concerts. It's going to be in theaters, almost 3 hours long. Basically, they announced it the other week. It premieres October 13th, and it's already broken records in terms of pre-sale. It's projected to make $100 million in its opening weekend, and additionally, it forced some movies to move. We got 3 movies here. Now, not big-time movies.
No, they're not crazy.
But they moved because of this coming out on the same date. So we got Ordinary Angels, The Exorcist, Believer. I guess that maybe could have made money. And then What Happens Later. Have not heard of 2 of these movies. But either way, Taylor Swift, they pushed him away. All right. And it broke pre-sale AMC record. Beat Spider-Man No Way Home for most pre-sale tickets on the first day.
That's crazy.
So it's not a movie. We know this.
It's an experience.
It's been done before. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Kanye was the first one to do it with the Hoover concert. He had it filmed at IMAX. They put it in theaters. So and then Kendrick Lamar, they put one on Amazon Prime. So a lot of artists are starting to do it now. What do you think of this, Matt? I mean, it's a no-brainer money-wise.
Oh, I think it's a great idea. I mean, get rid of all these ponies, make room for the big horse.
Right.
You know, that's Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is the biggest,
horse?
she's the biggest fucking singer. She's the big in the world right now.
Yeah.
No one is bigger than her. No, you know what I mean now.
Yeah.
Like more popular.
She's the Elvis of
Yeah.
today.
pretty tall, though.
Okay.
I think.
Clydesdale.
Ivan.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Name that movie. Oh,
No, but literally the world tour she's doing is the biggest fucking
Santa
tour
Claus.
ever.
Yeah.
So like to put it in the theaters is fucking. I mean, obviously, you know what I mean.
I mean,
milk it out as much as you can.
and it's cool for
easy. There's kids that watch the Taylor Swift. Go ahead.
It was definitely a high demand concert.
I mean, it's already sold out.
Yeah, people. Not everyone got to go to the concert.
You got
if they
to and
wanted
declined.
I declined.
That's fucking terrible.
And but now, Matt, I can renege on that. You know, I can
Fuck you, man.
be born again, and I
Yeah,
can go
alright.
to see it in the theater. So it's cool for fans who didn't get to see the concert in person.
Like me.
But I know, like, I'm sure there's going to be people who did see it in concert are going to go see it again in theaters.
Absolutely.
You know, it's going to be a full production IMAX. They have a director and everything, so I'm sure it'll be cool. Nick, what do you think of this?
About the horse?
Just in general, I mean, it's good for movie
The big
theaters,
horse?
I guess. It's going to get people in there. Maybe they'll see some trailers before.
Well, I don't know about you, RJ, but I'm not feeling 22. All right,
Yeah.
not anymore. Anyway, I
And
think
that's
I'm
all
a
right.
little past the Swiftie prime. Although I have heard that there's definitely some older people that go and see her, like the moms.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
Some people.
And then
Everyone
they kind of
loves-
get indoctrinated.
everyone loves
Let's not say everybody, but a large chunk. You know, the Matts of the world love Taylor Swift, so that's good. Not a problem, Matt. That's no judgment.
Yep.
That's good. You like Swiftie? That's good.
Swift.
You could take probably some of your students, you know, if they're 13, 14, they
not
could
that
all take a
group, right?
class trip all the way to,
No,
you know?
Taylor Swift very popular at the work. Co-workers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone likes Taylor Swift.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, when they announce this, I'm like, oh, it's going to make a lot of money. But But again, it has no effect on the movie industry because it's not a movie.
None whatsoever. No.
And they're putting it out on a weekend that really nothing else was coming out of importance to anyone.
Lizzo did this recently. She put one out on HBO. It wasn't in theaters this, but and I watched it.
They've done it on streaming services.
And it's cool because you do get the behind the scenes of. I saw something on, I think it was TikTok, where Taylor Swift, she gets wheeled out to the stage inside of a giant cart that looks like janitorial supplies. Like there's mops and stuff sticking out of it or whatever, but it's huge. And they wheel it out, like 4 or 5 guys wheel it out, and then she's sitting inside of it. You know what I mean? That way they don't
be a surprise.
Yeah, so that she can go onto the stage, so that she can pop out for the thing, for the beginning. And like Lizzo, they have a crane that they bring her in with. I don't fucking know, something like that. But it was cool to see, how many people are involved in the, making of a production. I guess. Yes. Do I need to see it from Taylor Swift? Not really. Listen, Taylor Swift she's been big for probably close to 2 decades now.
Yeah.
She's really, really big. But I know some of her earlier work, don't really care to listen to anything of hers in the future. But it could be cool. I like behind the scenes type of stuff. So if you see the behind the scenes of the concert along with the concert, that part of it could be cool, and that's probably what the fans
changes and stuff.
Right. Well, I don't need to see a change. I couldn't care less,
Yeah.
But
imagine if Michael Jackson was still alive. He'd make big bucks doing it.
Yeah, I mean, if Michael Jackson was still alive, then Taylor Swift would not make $100 million. Michael Jackson would.
You never know.
Yeah, maybe. But Michael Jackson was the king.
He was king of pop. Yeah. Yep. But I won't be seeing this. But I mean, I'll be seeing some of these pictures.
I'll go solo dolo.
Yeah, Matt, give us a review of how it was when you get back.
Yeah. You guys know. I'll be seeing some of these pictures we're about to talk about. We got 3 trailers. 3 trailers, and the first one is Ferrari. Yes, the car company. I saw a funny tweet the other day. It's like we've run out of famous people to make movies about, so now we're just making them about products. Which is
shoes,
Air
Jordans.
Yeah, really. The McDonald's movie with Michael Keaton.
That's so good, though.
Like
the Founder. That's a great
picture. But there he is, Adam Driver. His second role as an Italian man. Mm-hmm. The question is, will the accent be any better than his in House of Gucci? Not a lot of dialogue in this trailer. It was definitely a teaser. A lot of car noises.
I wonder why that is. Why do you think that is, RJ?
What?
A lot of car noises.
Are they hiding stuff? I don't know.
Well, maybe.
Maybe. But Michael Mann's directing this. Great director. He Miami Vice. He's done some classics. What do you think of this trailer here? Now, I knew this was coming out. Not sure what to expect. Penelope Cruz is in this. I haven't seen her in a while.
That was the best part of the trailer.
Yeah, Matt? What do you think?
Penelope Cruz was the best part of the trailer.
Yeah?
Yeah. No. As for the teaser, I liked it because it didn't give you too much.
Right.
Literally, no words were spoken.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of showed you, it's going to be about Ferrari.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking cool. It's going to be cars, and but Penelope Cruz is in it too.
But I wonder, I hope there's a story there. No. That's interesting enough.
Why would you want a story? Movie. Why would you want a story?
Well, yeah.
I'm sick of stories.
Well, because to me, Ford v. Ferrari, I love Ford v. Ferrari. I thought that was a great movie. And I think Enzo Ferrari's in that. He's the older guy there. Okay. So obviously this is going to focus more on him and his life creating it.
I got to say, RJ, I love that name, Enzo.
It's a cool name.
Good name. It's a great name. It's so strong.
Good
Enzo.
Name.
Yeah.
Good name.
And he created one of the biggest car companies in the world. I don't know. I'm wondering. What's this going to offer other than some racing scenes and some bad Italian accents?
In the beginning, there was Ford. In the Enzo, there was Ferrari.
Oh, God. There you go. It's a good title right there. What do you think of this?
It looks good. I mean, it looks like another one of those, I don't know about I'm surprised that they don't have a lot of Italian actors out there that
I know,
could have.
Penelope Cruz, not Italian. So she was in Blow.
Yeah. No, she was Colombian in Blow.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, and she was. I know, because you haven't seen it. And I've been a Penelope Cruz fan since Blow. She's very good in Blow.
Uh-huh.
Like phenomenal acting. But that was also 25 years ago. I mean, I don't know what her plans are now.
I'm trying to think of the last thing I watched her in.
His
Zoolander 2.
He looks. Adam Driver looks great as Enzo Ferrari.
Well, I was going to say the makeup's fantastic. He looks older.
He looks like a prick in that, which I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he looks like a guy who runs a racing car company, who wants, and that's the other thing that I want to see too. If they do any sort of because Adam Driver's he's a great actor. Mm-hmm. He is, let's be honest here, right? But what I want to see in this is that character development of the perfectionist, because he is definitely Like, he's not just a prick. It's because he wants his product to be absolutely 100% perfect all the time.
Yep.
That screams Ferrari to me, and that's something that I think would be awesome to see in this.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, it's definitely an iconic. I mean, you can see people wearing the shirts, and they got Ferrari stores in Italy, you know, where they're just selling, like, apparel and stuff. So it's huge.
Yeah, but I think for me, the draw to this movie is going to be something more along the lines of, like, delving into Enzo and his life. Like, why is he the way that he is? And he's because nobody's actually an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, it's the judgment of other people that say, oh, that guy's an asshole. You know, no, he's not going to say he's an asshole. He's going to say he's a perfectionist.
Or something happens in his life that makes him an asshole too.
Right. Exactly.
Well,
so I would love to see that.
His son might have died at some point.
Yeah, I don't know anything about his
some of
life.
the shots. So, yeah, I mean, I'm rooting for it. Michael Mann, it's good to see him back. It's good to see Adam Driver in another leading role.
I was concerned about Michael Mann. Now I feel better.
Why?
Because he's back. Thank God. I feel better.
Oh, yeah. Well, he wrote Heat 2. He wrote that book that came out a few years ago, and he supposedly wants to do Heat 2 with Adam Driver playing, I think, De Niro's character.
It could be interesting.
In a prequel. Does he look like De Niro? I don't think so.
He just got a schnoz.
Yeah, I guess.
Big nose.
But I don't know. I'll be there. This comes out in October, I believe. They didn't delay this one. So, Matt, it's all right. Dune got delayed. You can see Ferrari.
Fucked up, dude.
I know. Oh, I know.
So
yeah, you weren't on last week.
I know.
How do you feel
about
that?
Let's hear about that, Matt.
So fucked up, dude. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst movie news ever.
I know.
Like, dude, Dune, just, like, looking at the sand and then, like, having it be November just made sense. It's not a March movie.
It's not. But it's either that or a summer movie. And they picked March.
Stupid.
We talked about that.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. November was a good time. I needed something for November. Was looking forward to it.
I feel like because it's a long movie too, it would have been a great send off to 2023.
Oh, would have been great.
Yeah, 100%. Great year of movies.
Yeah,
I mean, between that and Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon at the end of the year, Poor Things is getting really good reviews. Despite Matt's thoughts.
Yeah, no, that movie.
Poor Things. Is it getting really good reviews?
I've heard praise for Emma Stone.
Always, though. I think Emma Stone's brilliant.
Yeah.
I still think, and I still to this day think that she would be a great Poison Ivy.
She would.
Batman.
I made a mistake.
Robert
this movie comes out in Christmas.
Emma Stone is Poison Ivy.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. You said October, but this is Christmas Day, right?
Yeah, Christmas Day film.
Yeah.
Take your whole family.
Yeah.
Get your dad a Ferrari. Take him to see Ferrari.
Amen.
You
know?
But
in the Ferrari.
Take him to a drive-in. Ferrari to there, drive through the theater.
Right.
There you go.
Exactly.
Or take him to a drive-in theater with the Ferrari.
There you go.
And that's how you do it. I don't know. I'll see this. I probably won't see this in theaters, but you know, if this gets some Oscar buzz, I'll watch it in like January before the show.
Sure.
Okay, let's be honest here. I'm not going to the fucking movie theater on the Christmas day.
Nope.
No,
all right?
I never understood that. A lot of people do that. It's like a family thing. They go see a picture.
I don't know, man.
I feel like those families are like not the like Italian Catholic families.
The Rothsteins are going to see Ferrari Christmas Day.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they just had 8 crazy nights before. You know what I mean?
That is true.
Fucking, you know.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Jesus Christ. That's pretty good though. That's a good TikTok clip. I don't know if that's like worth it to keep in, but I might.
I'll see.
Oh God.
Fuck it. I'm so sick and tired of censoring ourselves. Fuck it. All right. Go ahead.
The famous last words of Nick.
Yeah, I know, right? The whole channel just gets demonetized after that. 8 crazy nights. Go ahead.
8 crazy nights, 8/24. Did they do this next one? I forget. But Saltburn. All right, it's actually funny because last week we were going through all the projected Oscar picks, and this was listed before it even got a trailer. This had some momentum behind it. We got a trailer.
Matt, did you watch this?
I did.
Okay, great.
I did.
Jacob Elordi, who I didn't realize is what, British, Australian?
He's Australian.
He's Aussie.
And Barry Keoghan.
And Barry Keoghan. We love Barry Keoghan. But very interesting trailer here.
I got questions for you, AJ.
Yeah, I'll answer them. No, I'm very interested about this trailer because obviously it seems like, you know, you got 2 kids who go to like a private school or something.
Sure.
One of them is wealthy, the other's not, gets invited to the wealthy place, and that's kind of Rosamund Pike's in it. She's a great actress. I'm wondering tone-wise, what is this movie? Is it like a coming-of-age?
A little risque, you know?
Do you think it's going to like take a dark turn, thriller-like?
Took a moderately homosexual turn.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they kind of implied that.
It got a little gay for me.
Well, he was looking in when his friend was making out with the girl. You know?
Yeah, but then he was like disappointed, and I don't know if he's disappointed because Jacob Elordi gets the girl and he doesn't, or if she got Jacob Elordi and he doesn't. You know what I mean?
I got the vibe that like Keegan felt very out of place there, and like he's this guy that gets all the girls and he's rich and he's like everything he's not.
Right, but like I'm just saying, right? If you look at this poster,
it is interesting that he's on the poster,
and it's not him and a chick. It's like him, and he's kind of moderately. It's almost biblical, like the light coming from behind him. Like he's this great person, idealistic kind of look. I don't know. It just seems "Don't Get Lost" is written right across Jacob Elordi's cock and balls.
Well, the person who wrote this and directed she did a Promising Young Woman, which was a big movie in 2020. I haven't seen it. Oh. No, but that's a good point because the trailer like definitely makes Barry Keoghan the protagonist, so you would think he would be on the poster, not
right, or what Barry Keoghan wants would be on the poster,
or marketing. Big Euphoria star. I feel like he's got more pull than Barry Keoghan too.
Yeah, and now looking back, it makes sense that Jacob Elordi isn't Superman or wouldn't audition for that because he did this, he did Priscilla. He's been like working, hardcore working.
Too skinny.
Oh, sure, that's neither here nor there. But I'm saying like I wouldn't either. Like, you know what I mean? If if I was Jacob Elordi and I'm working and I'm getting all these different films, like I will say from a filmmaking standpoint, this looks so good. I love the 4-3. Yeah, the 4-3 you sold me.
Yeah.
It's got a mix of like a Wes Anderson kind of vibe, but not so taken a bit like into another world that you can't even watch it. Like, it looks like an interesting story.
No, I was definitely intrigued by the trailer. I think that's the best thing a trailer can do is like pique your interest.
Yeah.
Though I can't really decipher what it's about, but sometimes it's good. You know, you go into something on a success.
I think we're all pretty much on the same page. I think it's going to deal with coming of age, and obviously sex is involved somewhere in there, and
any salt,
the haves versus the have-nots. Well, Saltburn is the name of where he stayed. Okay, all right, you fuck. Yeah. So, but yeah, no. Listen, I think it looks interesting. It looks interesting.
Rosamund Pike. See, I feel like they could take a creepy turn like halfway through this movie. It gets really weird because she was in Gone Girl. I feel like she plays that creepy.
She doesn't blink her eyes. Or
yeah. So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's getting Oscar buzz already before it even comes out. So I'm sure this will be in all the categories. We were talking about that, how there's still going to be movies that come out later this year that are going to be big players in the Oscars that we haven't even heard of yet. So this is a first of many.
But it looks good. Matt, what do you think about it? Do you want to watch it or what?
No, I think I'm very, like you said, I think I'm very intrigued. Like, I always like a coming-of-age story, and I don't know. I feel like there's like you said, I think it's going to have a lot of, like, dark elements. And I could really see it going, like, either way, kind of like, I could see it taking a turn, like Nick said.
Little gay.
Kind of staying.
Yeah, or just kind of staying. Like, I really don't know. No, this is, out of all the trailers, I would say this one is definitely the most interesting to me.
Do you like Jacob Elordi? You've seen Euphoria.
I think for the role he plays in Euphoria, he plays it very well.
It's great.
Like a psychopath kind of.
So good. You have to watch it.
So,
you have to watch it.
No, very good.
Yeah. What is your deal with Euphoria that you don't want to watch it?
Sam Levinson Gould, I presume. Right?
Well, that's racist or anti-Semitic, but I think that you won't watch it because he's Jewish?
Who said that?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to fucking throw you off for a second. I'm sorry, but really, RJ, why? Oh man, I miss you guys sometimes. It's good to have you back. I like fucking with you, RJ, a little bit. What? But seriously, what's your deal with Euphoria? Why won't you watch it?
No, it's the same thing we talked about with The Idol.
No, The Idol's shit. Matt and I both agree. The Idol's shit.
Idol's not good.
It's not good. All right, Euphoria, especially, it's pretty good.
Euphoria's good.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. I think you were not nearly as impacted about the Angus Cloud situation as me and Matt were, and I feel like if you watch it, you'll go back and be like, "Fuck, I'm so sad."
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
Yeah, so I really, honestly, it's inspirational. Even just the fact they shot it on film, you'd really like it, man. Can you give it can you give season 1 a shot?
I'm thinking of watching Dope Sick with Michael Keaton.
Oh, you suck. Why does he suck?
I like Keaton.
Why does he suck?
He's a good guy. He's never had Chipotle either.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like now, like I never had Chipotle because when it started getting big, they had that big E. coli breakout.
Yeah.
And then, or salmonella, or whatever it was. So then I didn't eat it. But then since then, I just kind of just make it a protest. I just don't go there. So I feel like that's also me with Euphoria.
Go to Qdoba?
I'm a La Vic guy, man,
You're
in
a
Beverly.
what?
La Victoria.
Okay.
It's not a chain.
Right.
Well, they got a few, but no, Qdoba, yeah. Worst case, I guess I'd go Qdoba.
Right. Okay.
Qdoba. Yeah.
Anyway, Saltburn looks good. I think it's
Saltburn.
interesting. They got me with the British stuff. I like that Brits name their houses certain things.
That is
You
cool.
know, that's
Or
cool.
it's-
come
I
stay
think
with me
calling
at
it a house is an
Saltburn.
understatement. It's like a mansion estate.
Well, yeah, but they do that all the time. Like the
Yeah.
Queen and all these people are the king now. Excuse me.
Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, but they have names for everywhere, and then they say, like Balmoral was where the Queen used to like to stay,
Yep.
and they wouldn't say like, let's go to that place at the Balmoral.
Yeah,
I was saying Balmoral for the weekend, you know.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I love that shit, you know.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
But this
man.
looks
Yeah.
contemporary. Like this is just modern setting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not a period piece. Interesting stuff. I'll be there. All right, let's go on to the next one. Godzilla -1. Interesting title. Now, the reason I threw this in here,
Why did you throw it in?
well, because I was
a good question.
first interested because obviously Warner Brothers has been doing the Godzilla movies, the Godzilla and Kong movies.
Sure.
And then this came out, and I'm like, well, this isn't Warner Brothers. So it started with a curiosity. This is like the original studio that made like the original Godzillas, I think.
With the
So
costume?
they're like separate.
The guy in the costume? Like the original from the 70s?
Yeah. I think,
okay.
yeah, but I think these are like separate rights from what Warner Brothers does. So like
Okay.
this is like the OG like Japanese studio that like made it, because obviously Godzilla was like made as a metaphor for the atomic bombs in World War II, and it's obviously a part of this movie too. I don't know, but
That actually kind of turns me on to it a little bit more. I didn't realize that that's why Godzilla
Yeah.
was created.
and that's
cool.
why I thought it was interesting. Now, I have not seen all. There's like 37 Godzilla movies. I have not seen them all, obviously. I don't know how many of them use that plot line. But like this was interesting to me because it seems like the bombs get dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and that awakens Godzilla, which could be what it was originally, and they're redoing it. But I thought that was pretty interesting, different take on it. Because I don't know, like Hollywood's gonna now they got Godzilla fighting Kong. You know,
Yeah.
at least this has some themes to it,
Some
that
heart,
could be
a little bit of
interesting.
an actual monster movie.
which is why I wanted to talk about it. But I don't know, did you guys grow up watching it? Because I do remember watching some old Godzilla movies in Japanese.
I've never seen a second of Godzilla or King Kong.
Really? The
Not 1 second.
kaijus? Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, if I was going to watch it,
Oh my god, all of them
it'd
today.
be Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah,
I want to see. Who's
you
going to
want
win?
you want the no break.
Who's going to win?
Yeah,
You know, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to see Godzilla to see a nice period piece. You know what I
Right.
mean? I want to see Zilla scrap Kong, and I want to see who's going to win.
that's fair. That's a fair statement. What do you think, Nick?
Interesting. I've seen again, like you said, there's 50 Godzilla
Yeah,
movies
it's-
now. Like there are a million of them, right? So I've seen a couple of them. They're interesting. It's funny when you watch. It's literally a guy walking around in a big rubber suit.
the OGs.
Yeah. And then there's a newer one with
I watched the one
couple
with
of-
Bryan
It's
Cranston.
11.
yeah,
That was like the reboot of the
Stranger
Warner
Things.
Brothers universe. that
Right,
movie.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Tywin.
and Tywin Lannister.
Oh, yeah, he's in
Yeah,
it.
he is in that.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Charles Dance.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
so I saw that one. That was pretty good. And I might see it. Yeah, I'll see it. Why not? The Godzilla throws me off in general because it's King Kong has my heart. You know,
Yeah,
King
yeah,
Kong
Kong
has
has.
my heart
Right.
always, and I feel like it's such a story about. Not to get all crazy here, but I'm just saying, King Kong is a story about misunderstanding
Oh, yeah.
and fucking with things that you shouldn't fuck with.
Right.
And he's almost a person. Like he's
Yep.
like there's feeling there, and you
Oh,
care
yeah.
about the monkey, and you don't know what side you'd be on.
Mm-hmm.
And like you hate Carl Denham, the filmmaker guy who like who grabs him and brings him to New York and all that shit, right?
Jack Black.
Right, Jack
Yeah.
Black. In the original, it was somebody else, obviously.
Yep.
But with this, it's just kind of a monster movie. I like that it's the idea behind it is that he's awoken
But
by
I'm wondering, like, I feel like we might like this more if it goes like to what you were just saying Kong did. having those themes underlying it, if this would go in that similar direction.
Well, yeah, because RJ, I've never understood the monster movies where the monster just wants to destroy. Like, the cool thing about King Kong is that he doesn't want to break things. He's trying to get away from people that are attacking him. And, like, when you get that, Peter Jackson did it perfectly. He did it perfectly.
Yep.
You could never remake that, in my opinion. You wouldn't have to. It's literally the perfect King Kong movie. But this is like you have this lizard who just decides randomly. In some of the films, he just decides randomly to get up. He gets up, he destroys Japan, he goes back to sleep in the river. You know what I mean? Or he gets blown up, but he didn't really get blown up. But like,
but I wonder if that's like the American twist, and that this being made from a Japanese perspective will be different.
Yeah, maybe. There are some great Asian films out there in general. I just watched Old Boy. I told you a couple weeks ago in the theater.
Yep. Old Boy,
so good, man. So
well, I've been on a foreign kick. So like, because they're just different. It's a different
vibe. Why are you kicking them?
You know,
just because they're not American?
I don't know. At some point, the Hollywood thing, it's just like very similar.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This I'm interested.
I think it could be interesting. I do like when it's not made in Hollywood and it's made somewhere else. You do get a different vibe.
And the CGI looked pretty good from what I saw.
But if I'm honest, HBO. I'm gonna watch on HBO.
Yeah.
Let's be for real here.
HBO. Oh no, not at all for me.
Not at all.
Oh, you won't watch it at all?
No, I'll never
scroll
see
right past it.
Yeah, I'll never see this.
Okay.
That's fair. Well, there is another Godzilla movie coming out from Warner Brothers this year too. So we'll see who does better. Should be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I get a question.
You do?
A question of the day.
What's your question?
And since we were talking about Taylor Swift earlier, who is the best musical artist turned actor? And I figured we could discuss about this because there's a lot. It's tough to make.
Like there's more men than women, no?
Oh, it's funny you say that because the first one that popped in my head was Barbra Streisand. I think she's a phenomenal actress.
And like Queen Latifah.
Yep. Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
I think it's probably. I think definitely back in the 50s, Rat Pack. Like it was definitely more men were doing it.
Do we count those?
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay.
Oceans.
Okay.
Ocean's 11.
Okay.
No, I feel like that's where it started, right? Like Elvis and Sinatra getting thrown in the movies.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, but okay. Let's narrow this down then, because the best one. Well, would you mean best like acting performance?
Like
what do you mean?
Who became an actual good actor? We were talking the other week about Timberlake. Like, is he really that good of an actor? He's kind of just a face.
You know who's a good crossover? I don't know what she did first. Jamie Foxx.
Yes, that's a great one.
He's kind of comedian. He does everything, and he's just good at everything.
What did he start as? I wonder.
I think a comedian.
Oh, okay.
He was a comedian, then he did acting, and then he music. But he's really good.
Ray Charles.
Yeah, dude, he's good at everything he does.
He glued his eyes shut for that film.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I love Jamie Foxx.
That's crazy.
He's a good crossover. I don't know.
That's
what
a
he
good
did
pick.
First, but,
I mean, right now, Lady Gaga, I think, is probably the best one going.
Yeah, Dua Lipa obviously soon will be. She's next.
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles has gotten a lot of hate. I liked him in Dunkirk when he didn't have words.
Dunkirk was good.
Yeah.
When he's a pretty face, then he's good.
Yeah. Eminem was good in 8 Mile.
Yeah, Eminem's not terrible.
He was good in 8 Mile.
50 Cent wasn't bad in Get Rich or Die Trying. I mean, he was playing himself. So
Expendables.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, 50 Cent.
I don't know. Barbra Streisand might be all time though, in terms of just like, cause she's like an Oscar-winning actress.
Yeah,
what?
You're not wrong. No, I'm thinking. You're not wrong. Can't say Elvis. Elvis is the most famous, but you can't say
Why
him.
can't you say Elvis?
Because he sucks.
Yeah,
he's not a great actor.
That's
who's the best? That's what I'm saying. So like,
Rihanna was in Battleship. Remember that?
Yeah, Rihanna tried a little bit.
Yeah.
It's weird because I feel like it's having a resurgence. It's starting to happen more.
Okay.
And like soon enough, will Taylor Swift be in movies? Because she already directed that short film music video she did. I wonder if I
don't think she would be a good actor.
Probably not.
No.
She was in Amsterdam. She gets hit by a truck or something.
I can't see her being a good actor.
Yeah, I think that would take you out of it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they get to be too famous, it's too much.
I think it rarely works, right? I think we can agree that most of the time it doesn't work. You look at WWE guys coming in, it rarely works. I think you can count, 3 of them who have been successful: The Rock, Dave Bautista, and John Cena.
Dude, Bautista's great.
Yeah.
Dude, Blade Runner 2049.
The best out of the 3. Yeah, he's in that.
He's in the first scene.
Yeah, I think I'd go with Lady Gaga probably.
Yeah, I'd probably be.
Yeah,
she's very, very talented, and she did acting. She's in an episode of The Sopranos. She's in like a whole bunch of different stuff. So.
Did she? She didn't win for A Star Is Born, did she?
No, she was definitely nominated though. I guarantee that.
What year was that? 2018.
I think it was 2018. Yeah, 2018, 2019.
1943.
2018,
Let's
2019.
see.
But she's very talented across multiple facets.
I don't know, it's Francis.
Some may even
McDormand.
call her the great improviser.
The great
Great
improviser.
improviser.
I'm going to look this up, see if we're missing anyone.
There you go.
Turned actors. Comment below if you got any big ones that we missed.
Common.
Ludacris.
All right.
Luda. All right. Will Smith. Oh,
he did start as a singer.
Mark Wahlberg.
Man, Marky Mark and
All
the
right.
Funky
Mark.
Bunch.
See, now when you throw them in, it's probably got to go to Mark there.
I know.
Great
I
act.
know.
Madonna. Was she in
Yeah.
some pictures?
Yeah.
Oh, Ice Cube. He's good.
Yeah.
I'll give
I
it a
think
Cube.
Ice Cube's a very good
Ice-T.
actor.
No, you know what?
Ice-T.
Ice-T. I like Ice Cube and Friday is really good.
Yeah,
He
that's
might
what I'm
be the
saying.
answer.
Ice Cube's he's really good, but he's definitely
Oh,
more
wow.
of
We
like
missed some big ones.
a businessman too. Give me the names. Give me go.
Jennifer Lopez.
J-Lo.
She's a crossover one.
She's
yeah.
a
Jenny
crossover.
from the
Yeah,
block.
Jenny from the block. She's not a.
I've never seen any of her acting performances.
Cher. LL Cool J. Mariah Carey. What have I seen her in? Oh, David Bowie. He acted a bit.
Oh,
He
yeah,
played
Labyrinth.
Pontius Pilate in the Scorsese.
He's in Zoolander.
Last
What
Temptation
is it?
of Christ.
Labyrinth? Is that the name of it?
Labyrinth. Yep.
It's a great movie.
Idris Elba. That's more of a crossover,
Not
I
a
think.
musician.
This is getting weird now because Russell Crowe's listed. I don't know what that means.
Oh. Maybe he's got a mixtape.
Yeah, Ice-T. What is the show he's on TV?
Law and Order.
Time, yeah.
Done.
Law and Order.
You got Blue Bloods with Donnie
Done.
Wahlberg. So there's some good ones, but again, it's like a handful. Jennifer Hudson.
There you go.
The fuck is she in?
Didn't she just?
Oh, yeah. She's
Yeah.
fucking Jennifer Hudson. Yeah, she's a winner of American Idol. I'm like,
Yeah, and
what
didn't she just play
Whitney Houston.
Oh,
Whitney Houston?
dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so really quick. Sorry, this just brought me up because I love Jennifer Hudson. I really do. I
Didn't
can't.
even know who you were 5 seconds ago. You
No. I couldn't think of it. You're right.
Yeah.
But I saw something online that was saying that when they remake Hercules because I know, listen, Disney, they're gonna fuck everything up. I get it.
They call it Jercules.
But when they more like Hercules, you know, that's what they say in the movie. I'm sorry. Okay, listen. Do you know the muses? They're like carved
Yeah.
into the statue. Not the muses. The muses. Yeah.
Yep.
Jennifer Hudson. She was hired after her American Idol win or whatever. She was hired by Disney to play the lead muse on Disney cruises. So they would do live performances or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because she has a great voice and everything. And they sing the songs, like the gospel songs and
Yeah.
everything that go through the whole thing. So when they do the live action, they were picking out all these different people to play the muses or whatever. And everybody agrees Jennifer Hudson should be in there.
why not?
I think she will be. To be such a
You
I
think- are
can't
they
it's like
redoing that?
it's
Have
like
they
one of my
announced that?
favorite, if not my favorite Disney film. What's up?
Have they announced that they're redoing Hercules?
No, but they're doing all of them, so it's a matter of time.
Yeah, a matter of
You know?
time.
That gets a lot of love.
Yeah,
It's
good
been a while
movie.
since I've watched it. I remember a lot, but
It's
lot of
the
people
it's
do
the
say
best
their
underdog story out there.
favorite. Yeah,
Hercules.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to give it a rewatch.
Hercules.
On
Who's the
my
villain in
way.
that? Hades.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah,
played
yeah.
by James Woods. So
Oh,
good.
yeah, yeah.
He could do it again.
Yeah.
So good. That was my introduction to sarcasm, by the way, was Hades from Hercules. When the horse Pegasus blows his hair, he goes, "Is my hair out?" I mean, he's so good. He's
It's
so
funny
good.
because my niece was here the other week. She was watching the Aladdin remake.
Yes.
And I'm just sitting there watching it,
Yeah.
what the hell is this shit?
Right.
There's no magic.
Jafar looks like the biggest bum.
They lost the magic.
Like Jafar has such a unique look in that anime. Like his face is contorted, and he's like,
Yeah, he's
No,
this
he's
evil
creepy
looking.
dude. And this
Yeah.
guy, you
These
should have seen the
young bloods
guy
don't
they
know.
had playing him, just looked like Joe Schmo off the street.
These young bloods
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, and then I saw clips from the Lion King remake.
Ooh.
That sucks. I mean, there's no emotion. I don't know what they're doing. Dude.
I know. They're
The
trying
Little
to make it like
Mermaid's on
Planet
Disney
Earth.
Plus now.
Did you hear about that Planet Earth dude?
No,
The guy who I talked about this on my show.
Planet
The,
Earth, like the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the announcer for Planet Earth, the guy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, when you say he is RJ in his natural
Yeah.
habitat.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What he doesn't know is that Matt is crouching behind a bush. That guy's 97 years old. He just started filming, doing voiceovers and everything for Planet Earth 3 or whatever it is. The
Oh yeah,
new
they've done
wow.
a few of those, right?
Right, but he's 97. He's doing it. He's already in it. Like he's
Wow.
already started
James Earl
filming it and
Jones.
everything else.
That guy's a legend.
Crazy. Can you imagine being I'm fucking 100 years old? You're filming
Right.
stuff.
That's
doing
crazy.
stuff. I'd be like, oh
It
my
is
god,
crazy.
You
It's
know,
built different. No preservatives
different.
in the food back then.
none,
Nope.
No.
none whatsoever.
Yep.
He ain't allergic to peanuts. I'll tell you that
Meat,
much.
meat and potatoes. Yeah.
Damn right.
F you, RJ.
Yeah,
No,
we
no,
got him,
no,
R2.
no Reese's for you.
Anyway, I just thought that was
candy.
kind of cool, and I think Jennifer Hudson, she's amazing. She was in
Shite.
what's that film she's in? Where she's all right. She's
No,
amazing.
she's great. We love her.
Isn't that a movie? She's All Right.
Could be.
Yeah.
She's All That is a
She's
movie.
That's
Bing
movie.
bang.
Yeah. That's a movie.
But comment below if you
Yeah,
got any
who's
names
your-
that we missed. I think we hit most of them.
Yeah. Or who's your favorite?
I mean, I think right now Lady Gaga is definitely the best.
I meant for them to comment down below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The best, your favorite, whatever. It's all subjective.
Yeah, because I feel like back in the day when Sinatra and Elvis were doing them, a lot of them were musicals. Like they were singing during.
You know what? How about Kid Cudi? He's dipping. Okay, you know what? Never mind.
It's a little
I didn't
early.
care for that
man,
response.
Don't be
I
sensitive.
didn't care for
You
that.
didn't
I didn't care for that response.
Well, what is he
I didn't care for that. No, fuck it. Move on. No, I didn't.
What's
No,
he in?
I don't want to talk.
Look,
I want to know what.
Have you watched that?
No, but I've seen the. I've seen the trailer.
I want to know what Kid Cudi's
But
in.
like,
X.
I'm just trying to think because like that,
I
like
didn't care for that response. That's
He's
so
in the
good.
Entourage movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
that was a while ago. I don't
Okay.
remember that.
Well, see, there you go.
I
So.
mean, Don't Look Up
Is-
doesn't
he did
count
Speed
because
Racer?
he wasn't even. He was
Speed
just playing
Racer?
himself.
He's in Speed
He's
Racer.
in Speed Racer
Oh,
with
yep.
Aaron Paul.
Yep. He's in Don't Look Up.
Speed
Thank
Racer
you.
or
The one with
Need for
Aaron Paul.
Speed?
The one with Aaron Paul.
Need for Speed.
Whatever the fuck it's
Yeah.
called. He's in that. He's in X, which got critically was critically acclaimed.
you didn't
RJ
watch it.
was critically acclaimed. You know,
Formerly known as
he's in
Twitter.
that. And he was in the other one, Entourage movie. So
Yep.
and he was in a different show on HBO. I don't know the name of it, but he was in it.
Oh, wasn't he in Westworld?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So
Kid
F you,
Cudi.
He
F you,
loves
buddy.
Aaron Paul.
Oh, F
Loves
you,
Aaron
buddy.
Paul.
So
Well, listen.
Okay. I didn't care for that response. That's the best line that's ever been.
There's your TikTok.
That's good merch. Movie Mob. I didn't care for that response.
Jerk it.
Easy. Jesus.
Uh,
Well, tune in next week for more anti-Semitic.
Oh, seriously.
it's him. It's all him.
It's
All
you.
Right. What do you mean?
I say crazy nights. You go, I don't care for that.
When did I say that? Just kidding. God almighty.
I know, it's so bad.
Oh, guys. Well, thanks for watching episode 64 of the Movie Mob Podcast. Let us know what you thought of these trailers. Are you going to go see the Taylor Swift Eras Tour in theaters?
Oh, yeah.
Let me know if you are. Matt is. Go with him.
I'll be there.
Go
See me
with
there.
him. But, guys, comment below.
Easy
Answer to our
with the
question of the day. Comment any questions you want us to answer next time so I don't have to make up any more. But we'll be here. Movie Mob Podcast drops Fridays at 6 p.m. every week. Watch them. Watch the reruns. Do it all. Show your friends. Show your family. Go see Ferrari on Christmas in a Ferrari.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
For the Movie Mob Podcast. How you doing?
That's it.